the line.
Holding.
This is a very long delay.
No, mine's on.
Very long delay. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Just a squidge in. Just a squidge.
Forward?
Yeah. Might be a little much. Let's see. Whoa, big jump. A little bit more and towards that way. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Perfect. All right.
I think. I see Morgan's in the chat already. Good grumpical day to you, Morgan. Can you hear and see us fine?
Has to be all the way up here.
I moved the rug underneath the table. That's why I didn't have it marked anymore. I was like, oh no. Because I was cleaning up over here.
I think Joey ate the tape anyway, so.
That's true. Sound video is good. All right. Well, let's just move these over and get them actually in the view. So as you saw in the thumbnail, this is going to be the set we're building today. I finally saw it in my Walmart, and I was like, you know what? It'll look good on the shelf as a display. T-Rex is king of all dinosaurs. Did you do anything fun over the weekend? Oh, that over there. Oh, you don't have room for it, huh? Yeah. I had a fun Saturday. I went to the Orlando Brick Convention, and I happened to see Joey, and I finally saw that they had the Ed's Porter Potty in stock, so I had to get one. Now, once we get a sig fig of Joey, I'm going to put him in there. And then I also got one of the mini Build-A-Bombs from, oh god, now their name is running away from me. But yeah, they're the ones that do all the big Pokemon ones, the Mario ones, the Star Wars sabers. But I had to get the little bomb because it reminded me of the live action film with Bob Hopkins as Mario, and I thought that was funny. So he's up here with Bowser. I don't think I'm going to save this box. I don't really have to worry about it. Most of the time I try to save some boxes. But this is going to just be a nice little display. That is kind of cool looking. Alright, doesn't look like it's too many bags. 6. Looks like 6 is the magic number. I have no idea what that is. I'm betting it's like glue from the box. 2, 3, must be 4. Lots of nice little tan pieces, that's for sure. Oh, and 1 sticker sheet. So it's the sticker that goes on the plaque that gives a description of the old Tyrannosaurus Rex. Meaning, well, I'm not going to say any of that because that could be part of trivia. Dang, that's a thick book for six bags. 577 pieces, so it's not too bad. I guess it's because it's all mostly small pieces. That's pretty neat. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. How was that store, Fifth Avenue Lego store? I've heard some good things about it. Bad things during the pandemic and before it. But I heard it was a pretty big store.
He said it's very cool. 2 stories.
2 stories? Lucky. Well, technically ABC is 2 stories. They have a basement and the first floor. I mean, I guess, right? Nah.
Joe, the video's here. He says, hey, Hey, Grumpy, just stopping by for a second. Technically working right now, lol. That's a great set. I could not get it.
Well, good day, Grumple. Tongue tied. I was doing a lot of talking Saturday, and still. Professor Joe is in the house. Yeah, you can't find this set out there. I know this set's been around for a little bit. I just happened to see it, and I was like, that would be a fun build to do. Plus, I kind of like the busts and the ships kind of display looks of them. So that's what I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm finally just gonna get it. And it wasn't a bad price. I think it's $40, but for 577 pieces, if you're one of those people that does price per piece, then it's actually not that bad. Less than 10 cents a piece. So. But yeah, I had fun at this Orlando convention. I felt that the vendor area was really crowded. Like they needed to space it out a little more because it was hard to get into some of the vendors. I was trying to see what sets they had or pieces because some of the vendors were actually doing $10 a cup. You fill up a cup with pieces, but there was just no room to get around it. No. Morgan, the trick to do with the lightsaber, I found out, is you take the whole lightsaber off, right? You take it in half. You put the piece through the bottom. You take some pieces off. You go like 1 brick to 2 bricks at a time, and you connect them at the bottom, and you just keep going. That's how I was able to get mine, because I was having trouble in the beginning, and I thought I was going to bend and break the lights. But if you take the first one, take the whole saber off, take that first trans green, and you put the cable through like that, and then you put the second one on, click it. So by the time you get to the third, fourth one, you can kind of slide it a little easier. So that's the trick I found worked really well for it. And that to me is still the easiest light kit I've done out of the 4 I have. 4? No, 1, 2, 3. I have 3. Really debating on doing the modulars because I've seen with what I had to do with these little sets, and I'm a little nervous about having to take apart majority of my bigger sets just to put some lights in it. So I'm thinking I might go the cheap route, get some fairy lights, throw it right in the middle. They'll shine right through the little windows and call it good. Yeah. Yeah, I was right after I filled up the car, I was bored and I was driving and I was like, I need some entertainment. So I figured I'd turn on the camera. I kept it low just so that because we have cameras on our highways and stuff that'll catch you. And I was like, well, I'm enjoying some different tunes. And every time there was a commercial, I'd go to a different station on whatever song. There was probably about 6 or 7 more videos I had, like quick little snips of music, but I didn't want to have too much of that on the channel. I don't need YouTube being like, oh, copyright this and that. So I tried to keep them as short as I could. I think it kind of worked out. I was having fun with it. Figured they threw in some different genres in there. How dare you? No, it's fine. I didn't really get as much. There was probably 2 sections of the convention I didn't get because I turned and they had a couple of the tables a little too close, and there was a major 405 traffic jam. The kids were just like not moving. People weren't moving, so I was like, okay, I'm going to go around them. So I missed a lot because they did get pretty crowded. But from what I saw, the things I got to see, and I was there so early, and I was one of the first ones in. I ran to the back first and started back there, so I got to take a lot of good pictures and I talked to the creator of that Sears Tower, that black big tower that's all lit up, and yeah, it was impressive to hear how he built it, and then getting to talk to Mel from Lego Masters Season One about his big builds, and then Patrick from Season Three, and seeing his Mustafar build. It was really cool because I've seen that one at the Tampa show, so it was really neat to see it again, and he's added a lot more to it. Ooh, printed piece of the little mosquito that's in. I think it's amber. If Geology Joe's still here, he would know. I think it was amber is what the mosquito was stuck in. I think that's what it is. It's been too long since I've been in school. That's cool though. They have it like right here. Yeah. That way. So I need this, this, and this. But I did talk to a few builders too, and got some ideas on how to do my R2D2 variants because that idea we had last week is finally come into play. I've written down. Where did I throw it? Oh, I've written down a couple of the variances I want to do. Steampunk, Cyberpunk, Classic Space, a Classic Pirate. I've got colors already for the Steampunk. Then this is the, it's all in pencil, but this is the list of all the parts, Technic parts I need to do the interior of R2D2. And then the outside is just pieces like, for like the Steampunk colors are gold, yellow, brown, red, and dark red. So, just find a bunch of pieces like that. Oh yeah, and I've taken out, so I've taken apart all the castle stuff and I've put it in back into the castle container, but I'm actually going to convert it from the castle container into now the R2D2 parts to make it a little easier.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm gonna do the steampunk one first, and if I can get that done, then I'm going to put it in, try to get the other ones done, or at least another one done, because I want to go, since there's 3 more shows here in Florida, I want to try to show them off there. That way. No. Yeah. Okay, we'll put this on that. It's interesting, we're making the stand for him first too. So it's just like doing the all the helmet busts. We start with the stand first. You there. Interesting. Okay. You got punched in the gut?
Yeah, your dog just punched me in the gut.
Oh, maybe he doesn't want you to touch him.
Oh, look at that go. Was touching jelly.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't reach her because she rolled over.
Yep, amber. Okay, see? I was right. I was right. It's just tree sap that gets hardened over time for millions of years and it turns into amber, right? That's if that's right. Yes, but I'm noticing that like steampunk is like dying as a not as a theme, but it seems to be not too many people are building steampunk anymore. So that's why I figured I can do, a steampunk one first, Victorian kind of R2D2, and then do a cyberpunk. But yeah, I would like to do like a classic space or a pirate one. I think that would be kind of cool. I think the pirate would be a little easy because for a peg leg, and then you just have his other leg as a wood looking leg, I guess. But yeah. What'd you do today, Kate? Haven't seen you all day.
Absolutely nothing.
Did you at least enjoy that absolute nothingness?
Yes. It was nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm disturbing your doing absolutely nothingness?
No.
Oh, okay.
Keeping nothing going.
Keeping the nothing. You know that's a reference to Never-Ending Story, right?
No.
Exactly.
I'm on culture, remember?
Yes, I know. For shame on me. You know it's free on YouTube, right? Just saying. Never-Ending Story is a treasured classic. Nah, you don't really have to. The theme song will get stuck in your head though, because it just keeps saying "Never-Ending Story" so much. But the Empress Child, I think that's what her name was. Oh, that's not bad. And the extra parts begin. Already on bed too. Yeah, I think it's mostly small pieces, so. Oh no, my makeshift trash bag has fallen. Poor thing. Yeah, I didn't put it up there good enough. I'm totally to blame on that one. I'm already itching for the next show because it's the next one is Jacksonville in May, Orlando again in June, Tampa in August. There's one I'm missing. No, that's all of them. Then there's the grand opening the soft opening for OBC is April 1st. And then we have a Bricks and Minifigs Mount Dora that's going to have their grand opening next month. So they're in between us and Orlando. So there's going to be a bunch of Lego stuff around. So my Lego news is going to be picking up big time once all these establishments open. Yes. Yep, do a couple tours of each of them. Well, I don't have to worry about the OBC's tour because I'm going to be there for all their soft opening, the grand opening, be there for all of it. Probably. If you heard that big stretch, that was our dog, Jelly.
She's a figure like stiff. Her legs, yeah.
She's doing her dead cockroach pose.
Yeah. Bloated hippopotamus, maybe?
The bloated hippopotamus, yeah, that works. We first got her, she was like 25, 30 pounds. Now she's 60 pounds. Pure fat.
She is very fat. She's round.
Very round.
She's just...
It's not our fault. She blew up pretty well because she got comfortable.
Geology Joe says he has to go.
Well, Geology Joe, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a grumptastic time at work, but you do love your job, so it's not really work for you. So, but thank you for stopping by again, and you stay grumpy. Is it right in front of me? Probably is. Do 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 do. Ah, told you it was.
Yay, she's awake.
She's awake.
She's alive.
These. Guessing this is going to be the footprint. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I think this is going to be the footprint that I'm working on, which is kind of cool. So you, I heard your bird.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, she knows you haven't gone to work today.
Yeah, I'm off today.
She knows that. Hey, she made it up there though. She didn't fall off. That would have been funny. Especially if we got it on camera, her trying to jump up on the little bed and fall right off.
All you see is her head just fall backwards.
There it is. So you there.
Oh, okay. Where are you going?
You called her. She's coming.
I'm trying to figure out where she's going. Okay. Oh, now I'm smushed.
It's almost like a little art piece. Different colors. You got dark tan. You got the light, not aquamarine, azure is what it is.
Sure.
Yeah. They've got some interesting names for their colors.
Morgan asked, so was OBC selling at the convention?
Them and ABC were doing like their shirts, their own custom build stuff, different poly bags. They were taking in trades and stuff, but it was more to kind of like announce the stores. They also had keychains, the big keychain minifigures with the flashlight on them. But yeah, Chris was there. I think Vogue and either went back to the Atlanta store, or he was enjoying Orlando for the day. So, not sure on that. But yeah, I mean, where the convention was, it was like 10 minutes down the road from Orlando, so everything can be done. And I was surprised that driving down, there was no traffic for me. A very rare thing, especially on the turnpikes in Florida. But yeah, I got done with the convention pretty fast, but coming back, that's when I hit all the traffic. All the snowbirds were going back. Spring break's over. So I haven't hit traffic as soon as I got north of Orlando. I was like, of course I would. And there was nothing on the radio to sing to. Nothing for some reason. And two of the big ones. But yeah. Yeah, it was a good convention though. I did see a lot of good things. Like I said, I talked to a lot of good people. Got some ideas. Patrick, Lego Master Patrick, was excited to hear about my R2D2 variants. I already follow him on Instagram and all that, so it was just good to hear him say that as soon as I get my first one done, to, if he can be one of the first ones to see it. And I was like, well, of course. I mean, he's got really cool, like I said, his Mustafar is monstrous from the floor. It stands at probably about 4 to 5 feet tall in some sections, and he's still not done with it yet. And I mean, it's a good piece of work to see. There we go. So yeah, I guess we're doing the footprint. Footprint first, which is cool. I feel like there was a lot of themes that were actually missing that weren't at the show, or maybe those themes are just dying and down. But yeah, there was a couple good pirate stuff. But ABC OBC had their also had some props from Lego Master Season 4 they were showing, and it was pretty neat to see a few of the props up close. And then if you go to OBC's actual store, there's a lot of props and signs that's hanging from the ceiling, because they have like 24, 25-foot ceilings. So they have a lot of props from the show, and when you guys actually come to the store and see it, you're going to be impressed. But there's even the Stark Expo model from Tony Stark's dad's office, the big 10 by 10 table that's in there as one of the props. It's really neat to see. I think next time I go in, I don't know if it's this week or next week, but I will definitely take some pictures of more of the inside. Flounder was doing a good job of that, but he had to go to work early the last week. Oh, it's because I was doing it backwards, like a fool. Okay, so there's that to that. Nope, I did that wrong. There we go. Where'd the other one go? Okay, that one. It's like that. That. There we go. Okay. Helps if they weren't all the same color. There we go. This way, and then one. So what else did you do in the good old New York City there, Morgan? I haven't been to New York City since, jeez, I was a kid. Well, no, because I had a layover, but that doesn't, I really wouldn't say that's being in New York. Michael Jackson and the Six musicals went to, I know Cat's Deli, MOMA. I'm not sure what that is. Lots of food and drinks. Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to. Went to Maine several times last year for my mom, but yeah, I had one layover because I try to usually get a straight flight from Florida to her, but I did have one time I had a layover. But I was in Newark, so it wasn't really New York City. Yeah, I think the last time I've actually been in the city, I was a kid. Went to the old Yankee Stadium and saw a game with my dad. You're not telling me where you go. Oh, there you are. It's crazy when they're all the same gray color. We just need 4 of you.
Yeah, she farted.
That's on you.
Remind you.
That is on you. You played with her, knowing her old self would do that.
Feels like a.
Yep. That means she loves you.
She doesn't love me.
She loves you.
She's mean.
That's right. Only to you.
And everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, bag 2 is about to be done. No, you said 2. Okay. All right.
It said MOMA stands for the Museum of Modern Art.
Oh, the fancy places.
Or Starry Night. You know where the Starry Night painting is.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I still got to get that Lego set because it would look good next to the waiver underneath it, since I have a nice row of the art going that way.
We've been telling you that.
Yes, I know. But you have to remember, I'm trying to be a responsible adult, too. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. But it's okay. I'll probably be getting it in a couple months. Especially if I see it at OBC. I'll snag it up. Now that I get that dibs. I get to call dibs on things now. I have that power. I really said though, the first thing I gotta try to get though is the Titanic. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. I think the only spot would be over here on these 3 shelves. But then I'd have to put all that stuff away. All that Lego, put it back in the closet and put it up there. And if I have it, I definitely want to have the light kit for it. Because I really think that would just, the ambiance of the Titanic and its dim lights, I think that would be great.
Pretty cool.
But that's a $600+ set, so. But if it comes in built and I can get, the 20% off on it, and maybe they'll get one in with a light kit already, and bam, I'm good. Sometimes I can get lucky. We'll see. Was that her jumping at you?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, last pieces. Let's see. Have that with that. Chomper. Should have named her Chomper.
You're like a little shark.
Yeah, she eats like one.
Yeah. She really does.
So you go like that. Okay.
Wow, that's my arm.
Well, there's the footprint. 3-toed lizard. It's kind of cool. Now it says it goes here. That does it. Oh, it does if I actually look and see what I'm doing. There we go. And then it leans back. That's it so far. Cool. No, those can't be extra pieces. I'm missing something. No. Ah, right there. Okay. That's why it looks weird. Straight down. Okay. Good thing I checked. There we go. Oh no. Breaking King of Lizard's tail, or a toe here. There we go. Now it looks better. Okay, so those are the extra pieces. All right. Back to I actually asked him that, and he is in the works to try to do an Orlando skyline, but I'm not sure what he would add because when non-Florida people hear Orlando, they think of Disney, Universal, Gatorland, SeaWorld, even Busch Gardens, which is in Tampa. But if you are from the area or you've lived here long enough, you know that Orlando skyline, you'd have the Big Eye, which is like 330 feet Ferris wheel. You would have the eyesore on I-4 in Merritt Island. I think that's where it's at. Everyone knows that it's this huge building out in the middle of nowhere that has been abandoned for so long. Yeah, it'd be a little difficult to kind of do an actual a true Orlando skyline because you'd want to add Mickey Mouse, you'd want to add, Universal, but that's not part of Orlando at all. So I'm not sure how he's going to pull it off. I mean, it'll be pretty good to see, but because they were selling the Atlanta skyline at the convention, and I was like, oh, maybe I should get it, but I was like, but I'm not from Atlanta, and I really don't need their skyline, but I'll get the Orlando one. But again, like I said, he's got to figure out when you say Orlando skyline, you got to pick a few things. It's not really a true skyline. Couple buildings around a lake, and then it spreads out. Because you got to remember, Orlando used to be underwater. It was Walt Disney that actually pumped out a bunch of the water to get Disney built. So it's all swampy areas. That's why our summers are horrible with mosquitoes. I'm not looking forward to that season again. Now that we're getting our summer weather, we only have 2 weeks of winter, and then we have the rest of the time it's nothing but summer. Okay, the next one. Jelly. Quit biting your ankle. Where's that? Oh, that's Thanos. Thanos. Quit biting your ankle. Stop biting your ankle, buddy. Our poor doggy. He's got bad allergies when we have our pollen come in. That's when we know spring starts, is when we get our pollen. And he's got bad allergies. So I have to keep giving him Benadryl and things like that. I think his morning Benadryls wore off on him. No, it's good seeing Chris though at the convention. And I saw him on Wednesday when I was at OBC. So I think he's here until Monday or Tuesday. Then he's back in Atlanta. But yep, the store is coming along. It's looking real good. Ryan from M&R Productions helped do a lot of the Star Wars displays, which was kind of cool. And where we did our Joy of Building on Wednesday was actually in his studio. Problem is they got to really fix those AC vents in his. Because, yeah. But it's alright. It's a nice little studio. Well, I shouldn't say little. It's actually big. That would be really cool. The Shanghai Disney would be really cool looking. The Tokyo one too would be. Isn't there one in Paris, Tokyo, Germany? I don't know. I think Texas. I've said it for a while. I think Texas should have a. That way they can kind of get some of the control of the flow of tourists. So Florida people can finally do Florida things. Because we don't get to ever do Florida things. Because I'd love to go back to Rainbow Springs and do all that again. We're not far from all that stuff, but it's just when the snowbirds are down and when it's spring break, oh, it's a terrible time to try to go.
Spring break is open now.
Yes, thank God. Yeah, maybe next week. During the week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we'll have to see when Mommy, if she's not working in the afternoon. And maybe go again. Because we did, what was it, a couple days ago, we went to our local Silver Springs and did the glass bottom boat tour. It was funny because everyone was like a tourist except for us. So where's everyone from? And they're all saying where they're from, and we're like, yeah, we're local. We're 5 minutes away. But it was real touristy, but that's again because spring break. Because usually when we go to the Silver Springs Park, there's nobody there. But this time it was just packed. Spring breakers. It's all right. It's okay. We'll get our day again. I'm just Ken. Okay. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. Come on, it's a great song.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
We need to set like a timer when we start these things. How long until Grumpy starts singing a random song?
Until I start singing a random song or talk about movies, yeah. Yeah, that would be very quick.
In 42 minutes this time.
I had it in my head. I was jamming to it. That's so funny. What's even funnier is I saw that movie and I wore a pink shirt. So.
Yeah, you did. I saw it too, but just not in theaters.
Yeah. Good old internet. Kind of digging the dark tan and light tan look already. Looks like we've got bam, bam. And I don't know if they're, if I'm going to be doing, because OBC just sent out an email and to say that they're having this weekend coming up, they're having their, like trade and, kind of get like a sneak peek of the store. I don't know if I'll be there or not. If Joey asks me, I'll be there. Yeah, see, I told you I can hear a bird.
Jeez, she's loud.
Yeah, that was her.
Echoed.
She knows you're not working today. She knows you're not at work.
She's a weirdo, just like
Yeah. That is true. Very, very true. Oop. I was hoping for a lot more people, Morgan, because I was going to do a trivia of the, of the set and all, and I had the T-Rex minifig, but you'd be the only winner. So Anaheim, Orlando, Paris, Tokyo, Shanghai, and Hong Kong are where the other Disneys are. Yeah, I heard the Shanghai one, like the castle, it's super tall. Like the one tower is like I think the Shanghai has the tallest castle, if I'm right. Because I think our castle is bigger than Anaheim's, which is Disneyland. I think Disney World's castle is bigger, but I think Shanghai's is the biggest. And then Paris, I heard about because my brother and his wife are, well, she's French and from Paris, and so he's been there to that one.
just think about the people that had to build those things.
Yeah.
I'd be terrified.
Yeah, and Anaheim has a fun-sized castle. Oh, well, it's just because you're just a land. See, we're a world. I don't know if that's the real. I think it's because at the time that he was building Disney World, there was nothing in the Orlando area. Because again, it was all swamps. So he cleared out all that land and all that, so that he could build a bigger park. I think. But I remember, when you're going to elementary school in South Florida, back in my day, they would actually tell you like Florida's history. You have the Seminole Indians, you have all Chief Osceola and all these other things, and then they tell you about. And then here's the history of the theme parks of Florida. We actually had that in one of my classes when I was a kid, because it was part of our that's part of Florida's history. Is people think of Florida, they only think of either the beaches or or Disney, and it's like, well, I'm from Florida and I don't live near a beach or Disney. I mean, it's 54 miles from here to OBC. It's 62 miles from here to Disney, and that doesn't sound far. You think, oh, 62 miles, Grumpy, that's nothing. You also have to go through the villages, which takes 4 counties, and that's nothing but old people that don't know how to drive. And then you have to deal with all of the traffic that is caused by the tourists, or that's caused by, I'd say mostly tourists, or even the snowbirds that have houses down here. But yeah, our traffic is just getting worse and worse every day. Because it used to, when I was a kid, it used to take me no time to get to Disney. No time to get to any of the parks. But it takes now 2 hours to get to Daytona from Ocala. It used to take, an hour and a half. But not anymore. And then we've got, they've cut down a lot of, like, I actually got asked by a lady, like, she actually asked, where are the orange trees in Florida? I was like, they have disappeared. She's like, what do you mean? I said, they needed to make more homes. They had to tear down a lot of orange groves to make new homes. So Florida really doesn't have any real orange groves left, which is sad. Yeah, yeah. When you think of California, you must surf. I remember being in California when I was stationed in San Diego. It was like if I wanted to go snowboarding, I'd go 4 hours to Big Bear Mountain. If I wanted to go international, 15 minutes, there was the border. If I wanted to go to the beach, it was like 15 minutes west, and there's the water. And then if I want to go to the desert or into like Yuma, with the dunes are, that's got everything. So yeah, when you think of California, most people only think surfing, and but there's a lot to do. It's a shame how expensive California is, though. But Florida's catching up slowly. Because more people keep moving here, and our local governments are all like, hey, we can raise a few things. There it is. Yeah, I remember when I left Florida my junior year of high school and I went to Louisiana. People were like, oh, you're from Florida? Oh, I'd be at the beach every day. And I mean, this is back when I lived in Vero Beach. So I was like, yeah, but the beach is only like 3 miles from my house and I barely go to it. Oh, why? I'd be there every day. Again, because the tourists have taken over. You know, you can't even walk around your own area without being harassed.
So it was when we moved to Missouri.
Oh, yeah.
At the new school, they're like, "You're from Florida? Did you go to the beach every day?" No.
And that was the thing too with like Louisiana. They're like, because of how tan I was, they're like, wow, you must be at the beach all the time. And I was like, no, I'm working. I work in such and such construction thing. I'm outside. I'm over here. I was like, people don't understand just because, But again, if you say like, I'm from New York, people are like, oh, I love the city. Da 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 da. And you're like, no, I'm from like Albany, far north, or Buffalo. People are like, oh yeah, I forgot about those two. You know. So I can see like a lot of people making a lot of mistakes. But still, it's we have woods in Florida, and we're not in the woods anymore because they've cleared a lot of land for more houses. But we're not in a big city area.
My goodness.
Well, it's getting there. That's the bad thing.
All the construction.
Oh, especially right behind the 7-Eleven now, we've got the new apartment complex they're putting in.
They need to fix that one road. They still haven't put reflectors on the roads.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
see when it rains.
Yeah, it's all black topped and.
When it rains and it's dark outside, all you see is the reflection of other lights. You can't even see the
Oh, and it's really bad especially with all these new cars with their brighter lights. Oh, I can see the future with those lights.
so bad.
Okay, where are you at? Oh, right there. Yeah, I do miss though. Like when I was stationed in California, but that was like early 2000s, so wasn't as many people. Well, I mean, California always has people, but I don't know. It was early 2000s, so it wasn't. I guess it wasn't as it is now. But I had fun because like we'd go to Yuma to ride our quads, or we'd go to, like we went everywhere. Me and my roommate, and it was fun times. And it was pretty area. Like we went north of LA and started getting more into like more of the woods and stuff, the big trees. So it was nice. I just definitely couldn't afford it then. Definitely wouldn't be able to afford it now. So like that. And that. Yes. No. No. That way. Yes, they are both in Orange County. That is true. That is funny. We really got to get you and Geology Joe out here to the East Coast. That would be fun. Get everyone, all the members from ABC and OBC, and get them all together for a cruise ship. That would be cool. All of us go on a cruise, bring our wives. That'd be a lot of fun, actually.
I'll just mention that right in front of me.
What?
Cruise.
Okay, we can bring some kids that we like. It's always got to be about what you want, huh? It's these ones. That would be actually a really cool idea, though. Have like the members of ABC cruise. We just go and bring like random sets and have like competitions and things like that, but enjoy the Caribbean as well. May have to put that bug into Chris and Ed's ear. It's been a long time since I've been on a cruise. My honeymoon. That was my last time. And then we had kids.
Oh, wow.
And then we haven't been back on one since. It's all you kids' fault. Yep. Why not?
Oh, jeez.
Why can't we blame you?
Because we existed last time we went on a cruise.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Throw that in our faces.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, Chris McBricker. Your next vacation is skydiving school?
Oh,
That's a good vacation.
this is scary.
You wouldn't go skydiving?
Never.
I would, but unfortunately, they don't have parachutes that hold my weight. It's sad, but true.
I don't like heights. Only for the highest thing that I can handle is probably zip
No, you went to the eye. Remember? We're 300 and something feet above the air. The Orlando Eye.
But that was
It's a Ferris wheel. Well, it's kind of like a Ferris wheel.
zip line.
Zip lining, yes. We have, depending on how high you go, but yeah. We've got that local zip line thing here. Is that the one you went to?
I have no idea. I think so. But the one of them, there was one where it was like a couple feet below you, and then it just dropped.
What
That was scary.
about bungee jumping? Would you ever do bungee jumping?
No.
Why not?
Putting a lot of trust in a little rope.
It's a rubber band.
Still, I will stick my butt to the ground. Thank you.
My buddy Jones from the military, he's doing skydiving. He loves that stuff. He's like, you need to do it. I'm like, yeah. Find a parachute that will hold me. That's not a military grade one. Some military cargo one. He's like, well, you just gotta lose the weight. Nah. Yeah, not good. That sounds like a lot of work.
I can't do it.
I would love to try it once. And think about it. If you don't survive, at least you had a good time before you hit the ground. You know, wee, spoof. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel it.
I mean, yeah, at least it would be quick.
Yeah.
Still. No.
What's the first song you'd want played at your funeral?
The Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead. Why would you want the Wicked Witch is dead?
It's funny. Or hang on. Now I have to look this up.
Oh, this way. I'm sitting there trying to figure out how they want me to get that on there. There we go. Yeah. I'm guessing this is his lower jaw. Not 100% sure so far, but maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Right, so then you want that there. And there. Cool. Bag now. So yeah, I think if mommy buries me, right, if she decides to go that route and bury me, I would say I don't want no one to wear black at my funeral, but I only wear black and dark gray like Batman. I only have dark colored clothes. I do have like 2 shirts or 3 shirts that are light colored, but everything else is dark. So, I don't know. I can't have that rule at my funeral. Oh, maybe I should have it in the will and be like, everyone has to wear Hawaiian shirts. Different color Hawaiian shirts. That would be funny. That would be funny.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. I like what that one guy did at his funeral. They had it where it's in Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
They lowered his casket, and you hear boom, 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 bang.
Yeah.
What's going on? Get me out of here! Is that the priest I hear? I hear him laughing. Like, that is epic. That guy is a legend. He's gonna go down.
It's dark in here.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the dark. And he starts singing, Irish eyes are smiling. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, if you're gonna go out, you might as well make them laugh, right?
Trivia.
Eastbound boats from Lord of the Rings. I'll have to look that one up. Is that when Frodo was going getting on the boat with the elves? Am I in the right ballpark area for that? I will be very surprised if I am. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, it makes me think of the 90s Flintstone movie. Well, there may not be enough people here, but I can still do some fun, quick trivia of the old... Oh, no. Oh, no. That bounced, and I have no... I see it. Excuse me.
I was about to say, I can get up and find it.
Nope, I think I have found it. Unless it's another cheese wedge I'm missing. Oh, and a blanket. My cushion. Oh. There we go. If the parachute doesn't open, we'll play Tom Petty's Free Falling. Yes, that would work. That's my number one road trip, like, other than me flipping through and singing like I did on that last video. But yes, Tom Petty, if I'm going on a long road trip, that is the Tom Petty Heartbreakers greatest album. Throw that on. That's road trip music right there. Oh, there's not just that one. There's Last Dance with Mary Jane. There's, the list goes on. Like, you put that on, it's pretty neat to just cruise. Okay. And there. Perfect. Highway to Hell, probably. That would be a good one, too. That way people, like, if I had any religious family members that showed up, and they're like, we loved him, da 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 da. Free Highway to Hell comes on, and they're like, okay, never mind, we changed our minds. I think they already have a light kit for this, and if they do, I think I'm gonna have to light this one up because it will be kind of cool as like a museum piece. Where do you go? Where do you go, my lovely? Where do you go? I wanna know. Like the shadowing they're doing on this cheekbone. Oh, now I get to do the other cheek.
Now I'm gonna have Highway to Hell stuck on my head.
You're welcome.
This is an everyday thing.
You're welcome. Don't know why you resist the music I give you. Hey, you gotta admit though, some of the music I've made you listen to has done all right. You don't or what?
I don't deny that.
That's right. And we still listen to the same stuff. I mean, I still listen to all my old Screamo and all the other stuff. I'm debating though if I'm liking what they've done, Linkin Park's new song. I mean, I'm glad to hear another Chester Bennington song, but at the same time, I'm like, how are we going to see him in concert? So please stop teasing us with this music because I want to see the guy in concert, but he's not around anymore.
He'll be there in spirit.
I mean, what are they going to do? Like a hologram thing of him, having him up there screaming? That'd be kind of cool, but don't think they're going to do it. To throw out some quick trivia just for fun. Since we're doing a Jurassic Park, Jurassic World thing, I figured a couple of little fun tidbits. This one is a Jurassic Park. What day was Jurassic Park, the first movie, released? You can either do month and year. Yeah, we'll just do month and year because it's hard to do day. But month and year that Jurassic Park, the movie, came out. We'll have some trivia for fun. I actually saw it in the theaters too. That's why I think you have to see every Jurassic Park movie in a movie theater because every Jurassic Park movie has the T-Rex at the end, roaring. And the best place to hear it is in a movie theater.
Surround sound.
Yep, Morgan got it. Morgan got it. Yep. Now, here's a two-parter. Author of the book and when did it come out? And I thought it was actually written a lot longer than before the movie, but it actually wasn't too far past it. Yeah, Google got it.
Good job, Google.
No clue. Crichton, 1990. Yep, Michael Crichton. And I thought, yeah, it was November 20th, 1990. And I thought it was a lot older than that because I actually read the book. But I thought the book was out like in the 80s, not the like 90s. And then 2-3 years later, they're doing the production of it. So, I mean, that's good for the author. I guess he didn't know it was going to blow up like it did.
Would make a good Jurassic Park dinosaur.
Yeah, she'd be the Fatosaurus.
Aww.
Leftover Saurus.
Aww.
Eats everything Saurus.
Aww, Jelly.
She even eats her vegetables. That was a record time between book release and blockbuster movie release. Exactly. And that was a big, like I said, I remember seeing it. My dad took me to see it in the movie theater. And we were both like blown away because he read the book too. And I think I got the book from him, like his copy. And I read it and I was like, well, this is really cool. And then seeing it, and then like I said, hearing the T Rex just roaring at the end and surround sound, that's very epic. But yeah, it was a really quick release. And Spielberg, I don't think he thought it was going to do as good as it did, but it's a good major franchise, that's for sure. I mean, Lego's got Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, so I mean they got it made. I'm doing his dentures here. Is that a 4? That is a 4. Okay, so there, and there. Okay. Ooh, now the big teeth. Remember the movie The Robinsons? And they put the hat on the T-Rex. I've got little arms and a big head. You did not think this through. Ooh, he's got some big chompers up front. That's cool. I thought that was the lower jaw, but that's the lower jaw. Nice. How do you want them to go? Oh, these are for the front. Okay. These are the fronts. This guy's got some good chompers. I don't see any gingivitis or, cavities on these teeth.
No plaque.
No plaque buildup. Yeah, I gotta say, he's got, they're not pearly white. They're a tan.
They're better than mine.
Now these go in the front.
Where are you going?
And, oh, then those
Where are you going?
go there and there. Oh my God, I just thought of something funny. Instead of curving the teeth back in, tell me what this looks like. What does that look like? Think of an animated movie dealing with snow and a mammoth. Ice Age the squirrel. Scrat. It looks like Scrat to me.
I can see it.
But you have to bend the teeth forward or like this. There you go. Now he's got his teeth. But yeah, keep them straight out. It's Scrat. That's funny. Last bag. Probably the hardest of all the bags. Let's see. Something else I learned looking up quick little trivia stuff for this? That the first fossil of the T-Rex or whatever was like found in late 1800s, and it was a tooth. That's what first made them go, what does this tooth go to? They dug around and then they found the skull. I was like, wow, that is pretty cool. And I think it was like in Colorado is where they found it. I know Wyoming and Montana are big with dinosaur bones and fossils and stuff. You can actually go out there and dig and stuff, like get permission, and you can go and actually like dig. In Arkansas, you can do you can actually go mining for diamonds.
Now that's what you need to do.
Yeah, I think it was like a 12 or 13-year-old kid that found the record diamond out there. And this was like early 2000s. I'm told you, I'm full of useless knowledge.
Yes, I know.
I don't know where I get it and all that, but it's just full of useless knowledge. And North Carolina, if you want emeralds, North Carolina has mines you can go into and do emerald mining. It is really weird how much useless knowledge I have in my head. Thanos. Was that him or was that her?
It's Jelly.
Oh. I thought he was whining to her.
It's Jelly. She can't catch her breath.
Well, she's a plump girl. She's a very plump girl.
She's just a cylinder
That's
with ears
cylinder with ears.
and a tail.
That's so mean. That's
But it's true.
you know that's
You look
bullying.
At the top. You look at it from the top. She's just a cylinder with ears and a tail.
You know, this is why she goes to bed with, tears in her eyes.
And that's for other reasons.
You keep making fun of her,
'Cause we
breaking
don't
her
let eat the
self-esteem down.
blankets. She cries because we don't let her eat the blankets. She's
Mm-hmm.
trying to be right now.
No, it's because you keep calling her fat and making fun of the poor girl. She's just a husky.
Hey, you made fun of her earlier.
I know. But I've learned my ways. Making fun of her is mean.
Sure. Whatever you say.
She is a chunky monkey. That's without saying. She is a chunky monkey. There it is. Mini Nexo Night Shield. Woo. Okay, now this with which way? I'm so excited. OBC is almost open. I know, I want to. Yep, it's gonna be good though. You guys are gonna be really impressed with the store. My wife and daughter have not even seen the store. You've seen the outside, but you haven't seen you didn't get to go inside. But yeah, it's definitely come a long way. And it's taken a lot of time. But the county is very iffy. If it doesn't deal with old people and Disney, then they don't want to help speed the process up. It's okay though. I'm excited for April 1st. I can't wait for the soft opening and finally meet the rest of the OBC employees because I know they've hired quite a few people. I've only met like 2 of them just because I'm hardly there, so. But I feel I should meet a few. Is that right? That's right. Okay. And 3 of these. I went pining for gold in White Oaks, New Mexico. The locals are friendly. Oh. Did you get any gold though? I mean, that's probably why they're not friendly, because, they're taking our jobs. That'd be kind of cool though to go like the Colorado River and do some panning. Even if you find like 1 flake. Like, think how exciting that would be. There. And these 2 get Thanos. Buddy, stop itching your foot. I promise I'll get you your Benadryl after the show. And throw. him right in the head.
Didn't even stop.
Didn't even stop him. Didn't even stop him.
You don't care.
He really is just a big tank.
He's got more important things on his mind right now.
Yep. Itching his poor feet. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so this one is supposed to be this way.
Hi. He fell on me. Hi.
Oh. Chomper's coming to life. Yeah, okay, that's the right one. Whew. Cool. Now I guess I'm doing the other jaw. Or the lower mandible. This is why I'm not in the medical field.
Just say jaw.
Lower jaw extremity. Gotta sound, you know, somewhat intelligent. Don't want people to think I'm just some. Well, I am dumb.
Aren't we all? In our own dumb way.
No gold, but cool rock. I have a collection Geology Joe would geek out on. I have Trininite from Trinity Blast. Well, that's really cool. My mom's into rocks and gems. She loves that kind of stuff. She, every time she visits me, she'll go to, like, we have a couple different rock stores and gem stores, and she'll go into and get a couple different rocks, things like that. What's your birthstone, Katie?
Aquamarine.
Aquamarine, okay, yeah. That's the same as my dad's. I could never remember if it was aquamarine or like an opal. Yeah, I got diamond. Ooh, special. It's no color, no prettiness to it at all.
Well, at least yours is in Minecraft.
My mom's, I think, hers is like a dark purple color.
Amethyst?
Yes, I think that's what it is.
What's your month?
November. I think that's what it is. Oh, never mind then. I thought hers was a dark. Well, maybe not. I thought hers was a dark color, like colored purple.
Let's see. So, February is Amethyst.
Yeah. That's you. Or I mean, that's mom and my dad. And then, yeah. Because you and your brothers you and your brother are the same. I think they need to update that birthstone stuff. You know, there's other kinds of gems out there nowadays, you know, that are man-made but can be considered gems. So I'd like to change April's from diamond to something else because it's just boring to me. You know, everyone else has got cool colors and things like that, and I get a clear stone.
It's kind of cool. Shush.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think there should be like a new vote. Who created that system? You know, who's the one that's like, these are going to be the stones for these months? I wasn't there for that vote.
No, we didn't get there.
That's right. So I'd like it to say a a lack of confidence in those scientists or people that did that. Yes. Just like how they do in Star Wars.
Yeah, you know I don't get those references.
I know. It's hard to come up with the references you get. You're such a sheltered child.
Yeah, the child references, I'll get them.
I can't, but I don't know those. Take that.
You should get into that. It's pretty fun.
Oh, I should do that, huh? I should do what you tell me to do?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I'm the parent, you're the child?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Learn your place.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still telling you.
Mm-hmm. Think just because you turned 21 now, you tell us what to do. Like you've been adulting your whole life.
I've been adult in the past 3 years.
She is. That's her snoring. That's her snoring. Oh, Miss Grumpy J does say that Pops and I are amethysts. Lego needs to come up with the birth themes like we have birthstones. See? That's why we gotta get on it, Morgan. Gotta tell Lego that. They have the Everything is Awesome set. So they have all the colors and everything they could do for birthstones like that. They can have the colors go down like the backdrop of that set. And then, do different stones. Because isn't there like a Mother of Pearl and Opal and all that other... Yeah, see, all those other ones have cool names. Diamond. Diamond just sounds like a exotic dancer. Coming to stage, Diamond. It doesn't sound sexy to go, and coming to stage is Amethyst. Nah, see, just doesn't go well. So it's pretty bad that my birthstone is a stripper name. I mean, I don't know if Mother of Pearl is a birthstone. I know it's a stone, but I don't know if it's a birthstone, but that'd be kind of funny. Coming to the stage, Mother of Pearl. Where's Pearl?
Oh my god, the whole bed is shaking.
Yeah, when he starts shaking, yeah, or scratching, yeah.
My dude, I can't see my phone screen.
That's all I hear.
That's all I feel.
As long as November is Star Wars, I'm good.
But you have
I can hear the dog scratching. Yeah. Yeah, he's a big boy. When he starts scratching, that whole bed will move.
That would be Thanos, the one that was in our first live stream.
Yeah, that's the big boy himself. 120 pounds, and he'll move you.
Just don't knock the camera over today, okay?
Yeah.
Luckily
we've come. He's gotten better with that, and it's in a good location. Full size Nexo shield, yay! Oh, for the love of. All right, and this one. This one goes out to the one I love. Told you guys I sing all the time. I mean, heck, the convention video, the first minute I'm singing. Oh, I had it. And then it fell.
What are you doing?
Well, I dropped part of his jaw. And not having a lot of light over here.
Here.
Oh no.
Here.
Now they all don't get my bald spot, don't they? Holy crap, I don't see it. One of the one pieces they don't give you extra of.
Is it under all the bags?
I don't know, I heard it bounce. It's over there. If you want, it's on this corner. If you want to go over there real quick, it's right by the leg. Well, hey, Scott's Bricks, good to see you. We're almost done. These are the last pieces. That way. That way. That way. That leg.
This one? I see.
See it? Yeah. Bam! Good thing I had you there.
It can be useful sometimes.
We're almost done with the falso set of the T-Rex head. Where am I putting this? You want it to go up right here. Oh, that's cool so far. Is it supposed to go all the way? Oh, I guess it goes like that. Sticks up a little. Oh, I see why. Okay. That makes more sense. And this goes here to here. No, I don't get grumpy losing a part on the floor because luckily everything just falls pretty much just below me.
Unless it was that one time.
Yeah.
Just now.
But no, I don't think. I mean, it'd be tragic if it was like the same color as the. Yeah. It'd be tragic if it was the same color as the floor, but thank God it was not. Like that? No, something's not right with that. Let's get this other one. So like that. That on top. That on bottom. That right here. So that one goes here. And this one goes here. Interesting. Cool. So you want one here. And one here. But it still hasn't told me where to put this piece. So, did I...
Did you miss it?
Hmm.
It was his forehead.
Mm-hmm. So... Ah. Durr. Bottom jaw. I didn't finish the bottom jaw. There we go. Now it looks a little better. Oh, how far am I behind? Right here. Oh, apparently now it goes on the stand.
The foot goes forward.
Like that. Oh, oh God.
Oh.
That.
Nose.
There we go. Okay. I was wondering how I was going to get connected to the stand. It's a very simple mechanism. That's an extra. That's an extra. Okay. So we have this. We have that. We have that and that. All right. And that. And now the only sticker they have for this goes on.
So since you're nearly done, Scott Brooks is asking how was the build?
It was actually good. It doesn't look like it much, but I need like more light right here because it's pretty dark on the table, and having dark tan on a wood table, it'd go a little faster if it was maybe brighter, if the table was brighter. But other than that, the build was good. Once I realized my mistake of his bottom jaw here. Other than that, it's actually pretty. And having one sticker makes it a plus for me. Oh, that's actually good. Where do you go? Right to there. But the build is good. It what, an hour and a half it took me, and that's with stopping and talking and having to go back to make sure I they show it going like this: page 1, page 2, page 1, page 2, and then it shows the rest. But yeah, it was a fun, easy little build. I like that it's actually this small. You know, that's the size of my hand to his skull, so it's not bad. It's going to display nicely. If you can see between the TIE Fighter helmet and my crypt for Karen that I built a long time ago, I'm going to move the crypt for Karen over to the Birch bookstore, and it's going to go up there so that way I'll have some lighting. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a light kit for it. It seems like it'll be easy to have lights coming through it since it's a skull. I think I'm going to keep the mouth open. But yeah, let me throw out one last quick fun trivia question just for s and giggles. T-Rex, Triceratops Rex, lived in what time period? What was it called? That one I actually remember.
I know.
I remember. But yeah, I definitely say for $40, it's good pieces. If you don't want to build the set itself, you got leaf pieces, 2 different kinds. You got the big palms and the little green 3-leaf stems. Lots of tan, but I like it as a little display. Yeah, minifigure scale. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty close. Get Carl over here. So that would be, you know, size of a minifigure in their mouth. So it's close, I guess. Yes, that would be cool because I a lawyer from the Jurassic Park thing. Because then I would just put them in the porta potty here. Combine the talking Harry Potter hat with that would be cool. Because I bet the hat would fit perfectly up there because it's not as big as I thought it was. I think it's only like the base of the hat's like that. Maybe make him a little top hat and a Mongol. He could be like the Monopoly man. All I hear is Jelly snoring, yeah. Well, the question was, what time period did T-Rex live in? And the answer, to make this go quick, because she is snoring so loud, is the Cretaceous period. But thank you all for stopping by and enjoying this build with me. As always, snoring. As always, you all stay grumpy and continue to build, and I'll see you next time. Whenever she hits the done button.
One of these days I'll get there.
Well, I gotta get a better clip.
Yes.
And it's now